Alright, so we're back to the footing job, part 2. Gotta cut some boards to go on top of the piers. I can't hold on to that thing. So, we had a pretty crazy day yesterday. We ended up working for an electrician yesterday, and we thought that the day was gonna go. It was gonna be a pretty easy day. Broke my pencil. I can't believe it. No, I just gotta resharpen it. So we thought it was gonna be a pretty easy day, and we were just, hey, we don't have to worry about all. We just have to be told what to do, and so we show up there just to find out that it's the same as every day working for ourselves. So this has happened, and I joked about it with him later in the day. He called me and I said, hey, I thought we were gonna have a stress-free day. And I says, come to find out, it was exactly the same as every one of our days. Well, we're sliding those 2x in here. I see I got a piece of mortar sticking out holding me from getting that back in. So these oak shims that I'm going to be using here, time needs to be spent to make sure that these piers are the exact height, so that way when these shims go in, that they can have enough depth that they level up underneath. So when you slide the other shim in, just like what I'm doing right now, that it slides in far enough that you have a flat surface going across there, so both shims are basically setting on top of each other. So if it's too short, you'd be driving one side in on each side, and you basically create a V. And that's definitely not what we want, and that's actually what they had done before, except they used pine shims. Actually, I should call them wedges. Harley's here taking a little shot of the footing and the pier, at least one of them. Looks like he's backfilling. Okay, so when we backfill these, he will make sure that he mounds that dirt up high, because this dirt's going to eventually settle. Well, of course, it's not out in the environment, so it's not going to settle. Here's a fact. When I was going through school, they taught me that 7 years out in the environment, dirt will naturally compress. All right, so this is what I want to show you guys. We are down 5/8 of an inch, and so I'm going to start jacking it up. Let's see if we can get this thing up higher. Getting there. So this is a perfect example of what I was talking about with the shims. You can see the other shim coming through from the other side. So that's going to make a perfectly level bearing surface.
Alright, so what I'm doing right here is drilling these holes 24 inches apart, 3 inches up, 3 inches down, so they're staggered. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll just keep going and I'm going to show you guys that.
The middle one?
Yeah. I think I drilled one too many holes at the end. Alright, so right here we have some insulation that the previous HVAC guy tore out and never put back in. Pretty normal, you know, that's what most subcontractors do. But we always come in to fix it. So I'm going to put it in right now. Alright, so now I got all the insulation back in place. Alright, so we got the beam in place. Got that vent tied up, that hose. Footings are done. It's all bolted up, good to go. Let me give you a view of the other side. This is what this side looks like. Pretty good. Let me get out. We gotta hang a swing up for them outside, so we're doing a 4x6 with some eyelets to hold up the springs for the swing set. Alright, so we're gonna get doing that.